Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make Pikachu from Pokemon. Okay, so to begin with I took 40 grams of yellow modelling paste, which I kneaded till pliable, and then I formed into an oval shape like this. So now I'm going to start forming the neck by taking the modelling paste probably about a third down and just rolling it between my fingers and further shaping with my thumbs. Okay, now I'm just going to take my bone tool just to come around the front just to make the further indents for the cheeks. So again, I just use that to start it off and then I smooth with my fingers. Okay, so now I'm just going to make the top part of the head a little bit pointy. Just shaping the head now. And I'm just going to use my finger just to press in the top there, just where the eyes will go. You can see that shape forming. Now I'm just going to use my finger just to put a little indent at the bottom, just to shape where his legs will be. Just going to use my bone tool to help me there. Okay, so now I'm just going to mark the eyes. I'm just going to use the small end of my ball tool. Just gently put some holes where the eyes will be. So now I'm going to start shaping the mouth by using the larger end of my Dresden tool. And just to help explain what I'm doing, I've put a picture of Pikachu up in the corner there so you can see the mouth that I'm creating. Just going to push it in there and then just pull it down to start making the smile. I've now turned it round and I'm just using the sharp side of the smaller end just to pull out and just to define the corners of the mouth. And I'm just going to use the other side of the tool just to create the little bit that goes up in the middle. And then it's just a case of just using the tool just to keep further shaping the mouth to get it exactly how I want it to be. Just lifting the corners there to make his nice smile. I'm going to use a ball tool just to neaten the paste that I've been modelling, and then just further shaping until you get that nice big smile. Okay, so now I've just got a little bit of red modelling paste which I've just put into the mouth and using a ball tool to secure. And then again the Dresden tool just to come in and just to push the red into the corners. And then I'm just using the other side just to gently pull the red modelling paste just out slightly, just so you haven't got so much of the yellow showing, just so it fills the whole mouth. Okay, so now I'm just adding a little bit of clear alcohol, or you can use edible glue. And I'm just going to add a little bit of pink modelling paste into the middle there for a tongue and secure with the Dresden tool. Okay, and a little bit of clear alcohol for the eyes, and then I'm just popping in a couple of black sugar pearls. You could use small balls of black modelling paste if you prefer. And there we go. Now I'm just going to create some little holes for the red cheeks. Again, I'm going to use my smaller end of my ball tool for that. And if you can see here, I'm just using the ball tool just to press outwards slightly, and that'll create a little bit of cheek shape. Okay, just going to pop in 2 small balls of red modelling paste and secure with my thumb. And there we go. So now we're going to make his arms. And I'm doing this by taking 2 balls of yellow modelling paste and forming them into a kind of oval shape. I always work with both at the same time, so I know that I'm getting the same size. Okay, and now I'm just going to make one end slightly flatter, that's the end will be a shoulder, and just curving it round slightly. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the hands, and I'm just going to flatten the end of each arm, and I'm just going to use my knife tool just to come in and just to create some little indents there that Pikachu has on his hand. And now I'm just going to narrow the ends because that's what Pikachu's arms look like. So now again, I'm just using a little bit of clear alcohol just to stick the arms into position and then shape how I would like. And I'm just using my fingers just to try and blend the two pastes together. And then I'm just going to use my bone tool just to encourage that paste just to blend into his body so you can't see the joint. Okay, now I'm just going to use the bone tool just to come in, just to create a little indent at the bottom there for Pikachu's legs. Just further shaping them. Okay, so now I'm just going to make some little indents at the top of his head to place his ears in. And I've got two small balls of yellow modelling paste which are now forming into a kind of cone shape, a long narrow cone shape. Again, working with two at the same time. Just going to flatten them with my finger. Check for size. And I'm just going to use a knife just to make sure they're the same length. Just going to narrow the bottom. And then I'm just going to use some clear alcohol just to help stick the ears into position. And you can further point them and put them in any direction that you would like. So now I'm going to work on the stripes on Pikachu's back, and I'm just using the smaller end of my Dresden tool just to draw in where the stripe will be, just to create a nice indent. Just going to do both lines there. Make sure it's pointed at the end and then wider in the middle. And I've just got some brown modelling paste which I'm just rolling into a little strip that's tapered at both ends, making sure it fits, and then I'm just going to stick it inside the little line that I've made. Just going to secure that with my fingers, and then I'm just going to do the same with the second line and then shape with my knife tool. Okay, so now I'm going to make the tail, and I've rolled out some yellow modelling paste to about 3 or 4 millimeters thick, and I've made a little template of the tail which I've cut out with greaseproof or parchment paper. Now that you know the height of Pikachu, you can work out the size of your tail. Then all I'm going to do is just place the greaseproof paper on top of my paste, and then I'm just going to cut around it. And then once I've got my shape, I'm just going to go around and just neaten all the edges. And then Pikachu's tail has a little bit of brown at the bottom, so I've just got a little flat teardrop shape of brown modelling paste, which I'm just going to stick on the bottom of the tail and then just shape with my fingers. And then I'm just going to use my blade tool just to create some little indents at the top there, just to make it look a bit more like fur. And then once I'm happy, I'm just going to put that to one side to start to dry. Now I'm just going to stick a tiny ball of black modelling paste in the middle of his face for his nose, secure it with the ball tool, and then shape so it's a little bit pointed at the bottom with my knife tool. There we go. So now I'm going to make the feet, and I've got two kind of tic-tac shaped pieces of yellow modelling paste, and I'm just going to mark the toes by using my knife. So I'm not cutting all the way through, I'm just making the line. Then I'm just going across the bottom there just to make the toes a little bit more rounded. And now I'm just going to pinch the toes together before I stick them into position. Okay, now you'll probably find you need to put a little bit of yellow modelling paste just at the back there, just so your Pikachu will stand straight. So now I'm just going to add some tiny balls of white modelling paste to his eyes. Just going to further shape them with my brush. There we go. And then I'm just using some black edible paint just to create the little black tips on the top of his ears. And then once my tail is set, I'm just going to stick it into position. You may have to hold it slightly just so it sticks, if not it'll fall off. And then you can just further shape Pikachu as you would like. Okay, I really hope that you like this tutorial. Please don't forget to check out my other ones. Please comment, like and subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.